Cheers, radio.
I had to put out the bat signal. I had to get my boy Luis Jose Lopez. Thanks for joining us, brother.
Good to be here, bro. Good to be here. I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, man. We just been playing a little bit, just talking about this whole experience of what it's like, man, to just kind of be in this crazy industry, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It's I like to get into people's stories, you know, more, and like I know your story, kind of how you came to LA and everything, because you're originally from Jersey.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
originally from Jersey. I was actually born in Dominican Republic.
Oh, no shit.
Came when I was around 7 years old. That's what my parents told me. Right?
Yeah.
Take
it as the truth. Yeah.
Que sé yo, loco.
Yeah.
So yeah. Came from DR to Jersey, and then spent some time in New York as well, and then been 10 years now. Yo, Diablo, Yoko, 10 years in LA,
Bro. And he just had a baby. You just
Yo.
had congrats. Bro, baby number 2.
Baby number 2, man.
¿Cómo se llama?
Gabriel Alexander Lopez is my boy.
You done, right? You done now or no?
Oh, brother, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I haven't slept. He's 9 days old, Oof. And I haven't slept since the day he came out. I'm trying to be a good dad, good husband. I'm trying to help my wife out, make sure that I if I need to get up in the middle of the night, I get up.
Yeah.
Do what I need to do. As my
You
boy,
better, bro. She squeezed them out, bro. She squeezed them out.
Yo, she'll let me know if I don't.
Yeah, she's like, hey, bro.
Hey.
He's in me for 9 months.
Yo, she goes like
the least
this.
you could do is wake up.
Yeah, exactly. She goes, hey, can you get up?
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta get up at 6. She just looks at me. He's like, hey. Oh, yes, honey.
All right. That's the way I see it. You have a kid.
Yeah, that's, so you should know. You
got it. Not yet.
No
kids yet.
You got a Dominican, so
that's true. Yeah.
Diache, loco. Like we say back in the Diache.
We got Nala coming in always. She always makes a
Nalita.
guest appearance on the show. She always wants to come up and say hi.
Nalita's giving love.
So yeah, brother. How 10 years ago, man. God
Yeah, brother.
damn.
Yeah, bro. It's been a while.
How did that start? Man?
Man, you know what? I was in New York shooting this independent flick.
Well, how did you even start acting?
Oh, I was on tour. I was on tour singing for about.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, yes, about
I
70.
You sang?
I pretend to sing.
Oh, okay. Milli Vanilli.
No, actually, no. Some studio stuff.
Nice,
did that for about 7 years. Then after that, I was in college, and I was like, man, I'm studying pre-law, and I'm like,
Pre-law.
I was studying poli-sci criminal justice, and I was like, I wanted to die. Huh?
Perdón.
Yeah, I was doing that in Kane College, University today, and then I found myself. My buddy said, "Was like, hey, why don't you come and check out El Teatro Rodante Puertorriqueño,
Puerto Rican theater nearby.
Puerto Rican Traveling Theater in New York." So I checked it out. They had a unit, an acting unit.
How old are you this time?
Diablo, let me see. I'm probably about 18 years old, nice. 17.
So you just checking that out for fun?
I'm just checking it out for fun. I'm in the middle of my tour. I'm in Miami, doing my thing. I'm in Calle Ocho performing with I'm on tour. I'm doing my studies.
All right.
I'm traveling.
Living life.
I'm doing all that. He said, "Yo, why don't you come and check it out?
Yeah.
See what's up. See where you're at. Next thing you know, the bug.
Yeah.
You know this too well.
I know it, bro.
The
bug
bug
like,
came.
Damn it! It's so inconvenient.
Damn, it's like I'm like, oh, hold on. I was like, no, I'm gonna do my album.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my pre-law.
Plan,
I'm gonna go to law school. I'm gonna do this. No, you love being on stage and performing and creating crazy characters, and you don't care.
You're playing pretend.
Be a kid.
That's all it is, bro.
Be a kid for the rest of your life.
And that's the way I saw it, bro. Because initially music was my first love too. I was like, I'm gonna be a drummer. I started playing drums at 10 years old.
You play drums, right?
Yeah, I started at 10 years old, bro. I was sight reading music and shit. Like that was my whole thing, bro. Like
here in LA.
In LA, yeah. And I was on tour and stuff. I was in a band. I was playing with the professional corps. By 15, I was on tour. It was crazy. We were like out of state.
I mean, I know some of that stuff. I didn't know it was that.
Yeah, that was it. I taught for like 7 years out of high school and shit. Like,
how about you taught?
Yeah.
You did? I'm finding out. I thought I knew you. I guess I don't know you.
I mean, it was just
that's awesome.
I've lived so many like mini lives, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, bro. I got the same bug. I was like,
how did you get your bug?
I joined an acting class, bro. My band broke up, and then I was like, I was working a really good job. I was making a bunch of money, but I didn't have it. I'm 60 hours a week there, bro. You know how that shit is.
No,
like, you need something.
I was like, I did radio, so I know.
Yeah, and I had just gotten out of a relationship, and I saw this shit, and I was like, acting class. I was like, fuck it. I had money to burn. I was like, whatever. I got It was a legit acting.
That's good because
school.
I didn't.
Yeah.
My boy hooked me up. It was free.
Oh,
He's
nice.
like, "Yo, check it, come, cool."
You know what you pay for.
I was like, "All right."
Yeah, and then that was it, man. I did it once, and I was like, man, this is fucking fun. I was like, I felt like I was a child again, and I'm like, hey, man, you can get paid for this?
That's sick.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, so you joined that, and then you got that bug, and ¿qué pasó? What was the next thing after that?
I started doing a bunch of commercials, some print work.
How did you jump into that?
A buddy of mine, Renly Santiago, he did Dangerous Minds. He was one of the leads on Dangerous. He was
nice.
opposite Michelle Pfeiffer back in the days.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Con Air, all those big movies.
Shit, yeah.
He hooked me up with his management.
How did you know him?
Just buddies of mine. I knew a buddy from modeling in Northbridge High School. I was doing modeling. Another buddy that knew him.
You never know.
We all connected.
You never know who's gonna.
We just all like connected. And he's like, "Yo, why don't you get into this?" And he's like, "I got a management company that's managing me, taking care of me. Why don't you hook up with them?"
That's somebody who's secure. You know, because motherfuckers are scared to hook you up.
But he was doing his thing. He was doing well.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he was good, and he was also Renly's just one of the nicest guys in the world.
Yeah. Those are usually the ones who make it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So he did that, hooked me up. I started doing a bunch of commercials. Then I basically did not get involved in acting. I went right into radio.
Oh no shit!
I started working.
That's right.
Yeah, brother. I started working in Radio Única, an AM station in New York. I was the promotions manager.
Oh, that's
I was the assistant promotions manager. And then I got recruited by another company, SBS, and then I started working with them.
Oh, this is your world, bro.
Hold on. But at the same time, check it. At the same time, I was doing a weekend shift on air, on radio, and then I was also hosting a show for Telemundo. I was hosting something locally for Univision in New York. Like, I mean, that was my thing.
Yeah,
that was my thing. I had no intention of doing acting till I ended up booking an independent movie. Came here to visit a friend in LA, stay here for 3 weeks, went an audition. She's like, "I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna manage you."
Those days are not the same anymore.
No, of course not. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, it just changed.
Yo, I fly back, and I'm flying from New York to PR to shoot an independent movie by Hector Lavoe.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, I land in PR. I have about 10 voicemails. My agent saying, "Hey," my quote unquote agent said, "Hey, by the way, you got an offer for from Fox."
And this is when you were out here in LA.
Yeah, but I came to visit my friend. Then I flew back for the heck of it, for the callback.
Yeah.
Flew back to shoot the independent film.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down there. I land in PR. They offer me straight regular gig, San Diego. We'll pick you up. They put me in a house, and I moved without wanting to move to LA.
No shit.
I had no
That's
intention.
when you met your wife, right, in San Diego.
I met my wife in San Diego.
Right when you got here.
Actually 3 months afterwards.
Oh shit! 3 months afterwards.
I was like, yo, I keep in mind, I accepted the job, not knowing what it meant.
Yeah.
No, I had no idea what it meant to be a series regular on a show.
And this is Fox, you said?
This was Fox, but the show aired on My Network TV. If I'm not mistaken, it was Fox produced and aired on My Network TV. Back then, 10 years ago, My Network TV was launching. So we were one of the series that was being launched with.
Yeah. You guys were pushing the network forward with that.
Exactly. And we did our thing. We shot there for about 5 months.
What series was that?
Herederos Americano, American Heiress. It was based on a novela, I think from Colombia. I think I might be completely mistaken. It was based on, and they did like about 5 or 6 of them. And I was part of them. No, 5 or 6 different soaps.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Table of 3, Table for 3 or Table of 3.
That's kind of a lot of work, right? When you do like soaps like that? Like.
Oh, brother, we're running 2 units, tons of hours a day.
Bro.
10, 12.
That's
15.
how you become a good actor, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo,
acting.
It was the grind. It was the biggest grind, but it was. Hey, Nola. That's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You want some more?
You guys listening? Nala came over here and drank our guest water. Look at it.
I like Nola already.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Like, hey, listen, man. This is my place.
Oh man! But I did the grind like that, and so I did my studies in New York. I did a little HP studio. I did a bunch of theater in New York. But the grind, my film and TV grind, happened there. I learned.
But that's the best way to learn. Like, you're not gonna learn none of that shit in the fucking classroom.
Oh, brother! Nothing that I've been taught about film and TV and acting, I learned in my classes in New York.
Yeah.
It was 6
That
months.
was more theater over there, right?
It was complete theater.
Yeah.
Commercials, hosting, and doing all that. But it was 5-6 months of the grind.
Damn. Yeah.
And learning. I mean, everything.
Yeah. But I mean, being on set, bro. That's, I keep saying that to everybody. I'm like, you're gonna learn the most on set. It doesn't matter, what part or how big your part is or whatever. You can learn the most on there.
And the group that we have, that we're involved in.
Yeah, we on Wednesdays we all meet up. We were just there last night. We all meet up.
Yeah.
It's a support group for us struggling actors.
Yeah, mental support group.
Mental support. We're struggling in the mind. Yeah. Everything else is fine.
More mental for him.
Yeah, we're just crazy. We just need somebody to talk to that understands this crazy shit. Struggling to keep it together.
Yeah. No, but we do scenes. We do really good work, and a lot of people from there.
Yeah, are doing big shit,
extremely,
man.
Yeah,
Jaina just booked the big show, right?
She did the
Well, she did
spin-off.
She did Rosewood, but she did
Rosewood. Yeah, she did a spin-off for the medical show.
Yeah, the ER, was it ER?
No.
One of the medical shows, I forget.
One of them. It's a big
practice.
Forget it, bro. It's a big show. Inaugural Jaina Lee Ortiz.
Grey's Anatomy.
And she's on it. She's gonna be one of the leads.
Yeah.
She's from our group.
We fucking helped her when she was testing for Rosewood.
That's I remember that.
She was in we were working that scene, and then she's like, "Hey guys, I'm meeting with producers tomorrow." I'm like,
fifth. She right time.
Yeah,
that's probably not information we're supposed to be sharing.
I mean, so many people in that group.
She did the grind, and she well deserved. She busted her behind, and
with a girl like her, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
We all actually, and we all knew that in class.
Yeah.
Once we were just, they were like, once this girl, once she breaks in, it's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Her work ethic. I mean, she's beautiful, but her work ethic.
Well, she got all the boxes checked. She's nice. She's not this crazy girl. She speaks well. She acts well. You know what I mean? Like all the boxes are checked.
Absolutely.
Everything's already, and she puts in the work. So it's like,
absolutely.
So but yeah, so you get all your training out here, and then what happens there? You end up staying here. You fall in love with LA.
I end up staying there. I tell my boy Migs.
Or were you in San Diego?
Yo, shout out to my boy Migs. I tell my boy Migs, I'm in San Diego. I'm in San Diego, and I tell him, agarra todo mi cosa in a good Dominican. It's like, grab all my stuff. Vende tu esa vaina. He's Dominican.
Yeah.
Vende tu esa vaina. Sell all that stuff. Y loco, send me some boxes, bro. I'm staying in San Diego.
Yeah.
I'm moving to I moved to California. I'm staying.
On a Wednesday, you just decided de un día a otro? Like,
brother, I didn't even go back to Jersey.
Like, your shit was just there, and you never came back?
Brother, I flew from Puerto Rico when I finished my shoot to San Diego. Never went back to Jersey to pick anything up.
Your family's over there and everything?
Loco, nada. I saw my brother-in-law picked up my car.
Oh, you had a car over there?
I had a car. I had my brother-in-law bought my car. And then my boy Migs sent boxes of my stuff, and le dijo, loco, entrega esa vaina, entrega the apartment, and that's it, bro. And I stayed. Easy. That's it. Met my wife Elizabeth, and today, 10 years, bro.
Damn.
Loving LA, bro. I can't complain, bro.
I love this place, man. It's a little bit different from the East Coast. I feel like the East Coast is a good place to grind.
Oh, it is.
But also at the same time, you don't get that. I don't know. It might be too soft here in LA, but I like it, man. People are nice and shit. It's a good place, good weather. Like,
people cool here, man. They're chill about most of the stuff.
Way more chill.
The only thing about it is that a lot of people that are in our industry, they can't accept the ups and downs.
It's a hard thing to accept.
I've never had a problem.
Yeah.
I go on set and I'm doing really good for 1 year, and I work. I do my thing. And then when I have my slow time, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine with it.
But it's because, you know what I think it is? It's because I think people define themselves by their job. So, I'm an actor.
Problem.
I have to be acting
Correct.
in order for me to be an actor, or else what the fuck am I?
I don't.
You know, exactly. And that's the thing. So, like, for me, I have so many different loves and so many different things that I do and so many different good people around me that I don't have to be like, this is all I do. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what I do for money.
Of you. Yeah,
like,
and this is part of you.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's not. It's let's say it's not the. Let's say 4 things make up who you are.
Yeah.
It's not the 4. It's not all 4. It's just one of 4.
Exactly.
Then you got everything else. You got your familia. You got your friends. You got things that entertain you.
Yeah.
You have your show here.
Yeah.
You do more.
Exactly.
So you keep yourself alive.
Because otherwise, bro, then I'm waiting on people.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on, and I'm defining myself by something I can't control.
Oh, did your agent call you? What do they think of you? Look, I always tell people, it's like, look, if you go into a room and you feel that you knocked it out of the park and you're satisfied with your performance, move on.
That's it.
You didn't get chosen. There's so many variables
Out of your control.
to get chosen for something, to get called back, to not. I mean,
Yeah.
we were just talking about right now a project that we worked on last night that I told you that you should be going in for.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, you know what? I'm curious to see what happened, but I know that when I went in there, I did my work and I was happy with my work.
And a lot of times, what people don't think about too, they don't think about the room. You know what I mean? Like the room could be a lot more important because like there's certain people that like bring me in all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need
Get the mic closer to like this.
Okay.
Is that better?
Okay. Cool.
Done.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Anyway, what was I saying?
You were talking about people feeling the room, how the room feels.
Oh yeah, no, not only that. If you just do your best, a lot of times these casting directors they'll bring you in constantly, right? And it's not because and I always see that as positive feedback. That's the best feedback. Bring me back. You know what I mean? And it's like if you keep coming back, it's like we like you. You did good. You might not have gotten called up, but we keep bringing you back, and that's the callback. You know what I mean? Because it's like we want to find something for you because you're fucking good. You know, but
they're acknowledging the fact. I mean, they see actors. They see so many actors on a daily basis. Yeah. If you're getting called back in that room, there's 20, 30 appointments. And there's minimum, and there's a minimum of 2,000 submissions in like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Forget about every other submission that comes in.
Then it's like
2,000.
Those are the ones
that
count.
Correct. And there's 30 appointments. You are getting one of the appointments again.
Yeah.
So that
even getting the one of the 30 is such a big.
It's a huge accomplishment. Now, what ends up happening from there on depends on the work you put forth in that room that will dictate whether that office is going to keep calling you back or not.
Yeah.
Because if they call you for the first time around, you're a type.
Yeah.
You fit into a certain type, and they will be casting the type again. Make sure that you deliver when you walk in there. Make sure you eat, breathe, and sleep those sides. And try everything that you can with those sides. Try everything with that character. Develop it. Going in there, put your work forth. Don't worry about being judged. Put your work.
The biggest thing that it's changed for me recently is how calm I am. Like, you know what I mean? Like
age confident.
You see how
I've seen you. I've seen you in class. Right?
Yeah, but I'm also like
not class, but our group.
Yeah, like I have this like anxious energy a lot of times and shit, and I think it's a lot of a diet, a lot of things that go into it. But that's the biggest thing. Like
it's a lot of guineo.
Yeah, we're talking about guineo. We call bananas guineos in Spanish. If y'all don't, you're saying it wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
It's how important it is to be calm in the room. Jorge was just here on the one of the last episodes, and he was talking about he used to read for Carla Hool when she brought him in to read, and he's like we'd be chilling, you know. He's like we're like ordering lunch because he was just helping him read. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, you want to do? It's like bring on such and such Joe Schmo, and they call somebody, and you can feel this fucking person. It's like, hey,
attention.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? Walking into an office like a regular office, for them it's 9 to 5.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct. This is for a lot of actors is the world. It's life. It could be life changing for you. And but you can't think of it that way.
Fuck no.
No.
That's another thing I've changed, bro. I'm not looking shit up.
No.
Like, I look up what I need as far as like my script, the character, the type of shit they're going for, and if it's a specific writer or something that somebody
do your homework.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't.
But the problem I used to do before is like this such and such is attached, and this person's attached, and that person's attached, and then you get lost into that. You know what I mean?
No. Imagine me reading for American Sniper and saying, by the way, Bradley Cooper's attached.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't know who was in the movie.
Yeah,
I know who was,
and that's what I mean.
I knew I'm going to the casting office and I'm auditioning for a movie. I go in, I walk out. It's like that was Clint Eastwood's office. Like who's directing this? Clint Eastwood. Who's the lead actor? Bradley Cooper. Oh. I'm like.
He's put on 80 pounds of muscle for this role.
It's huge. I'm like, okay. And then I show up in Morocco. I see Bradley, but I'm not amazed by anything. I'm enjoying the moment.
And that's what I mean. You
I'm
shouldn't
able
be.
to enjoy. Exactly. That's the point of it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the moment of walking into a room, greeting new people that you may or may not know.
Yeah.
And enjoying the moment of being able to put on someone else's shoes and go into that world that those sides that writer worked his butt off to write. Enjoy that process. Enjoy that moment. Forget about what may happen afterwards. If you're interested in knowing what happens, call your agent.
Yeah.
Ask them, hey, can you please ask
to
see if you get any feedback? And by then, they've seen so many people that guess what? You might get just, oh, he was okay. They don't really remember you.
Yeah.
Because they've seen so many people, and they're only going to remember the top three that they picked, or the top five that they picked that are being called back for producers. Oh, those were great. Everyone else was okay.
Yeah, and it might not even be something that they're a better actor than you. It can be a million different things. We got phones going off in the studio.
Go, Marvel Comic.
Come on, man. Turn that shit
Dile,
off.
sí, mamita, dime cómo está la vaina. That's him picking up the phone.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like, you were in Morocco for like 5 months for doing that, right?
No, brother. No. I wish. I was up for the bigger role.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which someone else got, which is perfectly fine. I was there. I was in Morocco for a week and a half.
Oh,
Man.
nice.
And I had the best experience in the world.
Nice.
I tell at one point, one moment before I start shooting my scene. Diablo, continúa la vaina. Okay, yeah. I tell Clint. I was like, hey, Clint, is it okay if I do my scene in Spanish, this part of the scene?
Yeah.
And he's like, el burro caminó al agua y tomó agua. And then he looks at me. He's like, that is all I know in Spanish.
What the fuck?
That's exactly what he said to me.
Someone taught him a Spanish word.
Someone taught him something in Spanish that he remembered, and that's what he said to me. That was his response.
Like,
nicest freaking guy in the world.
Nice.
Bradley, same thing. I said, hey, man, we're just talking crap.
Was he very method for that role?
No.
Nice.
I felt like I was talking just to a normal guy.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the essence of the character that he was trying to.
You know what's crazy? What happened to the real dude it's based off of? You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking
No, it's
died.
chaotic.
It's so crazy.
The way he died.
Yeah.
Trying to help others.
With PTSD. But also at the same time, like, he had issues with him. He was going through lawsuits because he said something about, like, somebody attacked. There was all his defamation charges with Jesse Ventura. Dude, the problem is...
That part I did not know.
Well, the thing is, too, like, he killed, like, a lot of people. That's gonna play games with your head.
That
bro.
is. That is. I mean, you're doing your duty. I don't know what state of mind you need to be in order to be.
Neither do I.
To do that, I can't even imagine.
But I'm gonna assume that being him himself too, like the most successful sniper.
That has to be. I mean,
I don't see how it wouldn't.
Yeah, out of overwhelming one point or the. I mean, again, I can't even speak of that.
Yeah. So you're doing this. You move to San Diego. We got off topic. Sorry. You move to San Diego and you stay here. And then at what moment does things start to like make sense for you out here? Because it's tough to make sense out here.
You know what? A lot. My first couple of years here, nothing made sense because I was hopping from one job to the other.
Yeah.
I come here. I'm doing a guest star for CSI, so I'm on that for like 2 weeks worth of work. Right there, I got a week off. And then I'm shooting down in Texas a film called Snow Cone Stand.
So you were working quite a bit when
I was, yeah. And then I came back from there, and I land Thursday evening. That evening, I'm in this Brazilian restaurant having dinner with my girl. At that stage, my wife, my girl, and then I get a call from DR that they want me for this movie. So 3 days later, I'm flying to the Dominican Republic to shoot this movie called Play Ball. I come back, and then I'm shooting some other stuff. And then the writer strike happens, and then that took a toll on everybody.
Yeah.
So
How long was that? I don't even remember.
I don't remember exactly how long. Maybe a year, 6 months, something. It hurt. It hurt like.
Last year? No, last year.
No, it's back in the days. This is like 2009. That time, 2008.
It was a bad one.
It was back.
There was a potential strike last year, but it didn't happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, but I was so busy that I did not have time to, quote unquote, adjust.
Yeah.
From Jersey, because I lived in Hoboken.
You didn't have to, bro. You're
to LA.
You're all over.
Yeah, I'm traveling. I'm like I don't know where am I going next.
Yeah.
And so I'm living this quote unquote life that I wasn't aware that this is what people.
You're a Rolling Stone, brother.
People actually, you know what's interesting? Now that I've been here for so long and I've spoken to many people, that's what people want. They want to be able to work regularly in what we do and pay our bills with that, which is what was happening for me then.
Yeah,
that's it, bro. So I didn't have time to adapt, and then one day I woke up like, this feels good being here.
Yeah,
and it felt good being in LA, and I called it home. That's exactly what it was. I called it home.
That's it. That's all it takes. What's been up with you, man? I know that you've been So before you were doing stuff before American Sniper happens. There's kind of a build up to that. Like, what do you think those baby steps were that got you even to like? Because what people don't understand too is that for you to even walk into Clint's office, that's a big fucking deal, man.
You know what? I did not. I when it happened, I didn't know how big of a deal it was. But
it's probably better that you didn't. You
No,
know?
no, it was actually great that I did not even know that it was a Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah.
That it was all about the work that we
mosquito in
did.
here.
It was actually some of the work that we did in class that
Oh, no
prepped me
shit.
for. Yeah, it was the
Damn.
work that you and the rest of the guys helped me on.
Damn.
You guys didn't even realize it was, but that's what
Yeah.
it was.
I think I remember. Yeah.
It was some crazy stuff, Navy SEAL
Yeah.
stuff that I was doing.
But it's
in
usually,
class.
it's usually good for you.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I did the typical guest stars on the shows, the CSIs, couple of CSIs, the Southlands,
Yeah.
and those I did a couple of TV movies, the Hallmark.
Do you think
those are things that build up to that to be able to get into that room?
But do you think that there's something that like changed within your mind? You know what I mean? Like in the roles, like in the way you were pursuing your roles, or are you just kind of taking it for what it is?
I'm still taking it for what it is.
That's good.
I'm still diving into one thing that was ingrained in me by Anne Rattray, my old coach in New York. She was my coach for 2 years, my acting coach. And she's like, just enjoy the character, enjoy the shoes that you're stepping into, enjoy the fact that you get to live someone else's life, enjoy that.
That's the
Everything
fun.
else, but because that's where it's at. It's not about getting the job. Yes, you want the job. The jobs will pay your bills. Yes, they'll make you live better.
But that's the extra.
But that's the extra. That becomes an incentive. But you gotta enjoy what you have control of is that world.
Yeah.
Invest time and development in that world.
But everybody's there for you. Think about it. Everybody's there to see you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But my thing is that a lot of the things that would scare normally a lot of people, that got taken out of me by force when I was on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, I
On stage is a whole different game. Live, on stage,
Oh.
performing.
Oh.
It's a whole different game.
and that preps you. I mean, you have and luckily I was in front of like 10, 15,000 people when I
Yeah.
performed
Yeah.
with this too well. And yo, I'm frightened. I'm scared. I'm
I
doing
choked
everything.
my first show when I saw a crowd of people.
Oh,
I
forget
choked
about it.
hard.
Yeah. say,
I
what
figured it
was
out.
your first show? You remember?
So I was 15 and I was playing in a professional drum line. It's called Drum Corps International, TCI. So I was part of a drum corps, and it was our first competition. And
Wow.
And these, we tour all over the country. Someone will go out of the country or whatever. It's the highest level of just brass and percussion. It's insane. It's
Diablo.
like, Dwayne Johnson just did a show about it. Anyway, we're at I forget where we're at, but it's a stadium, and fucking I don't know how many people. It looked like, to me at the time, I'm 15 years old, it looked like 10,000 people, bro. I was like, Jesus Christ. And there's flashes going off, and the thing is, the way they judge you, so you're moving on the
And
field.
I was around that age too when I was up
I'm
stage. Right
on
now.
a drum. See,
Oh, yeah.
it
Yeah,
preps
I
me, it's
know.
good.
Oh,
So
it
I'm working on a
does.
drum, and there's judges on the field that follow you around, like this close, talking into a recorder, and critiquing your performance as you perform.
What?
Then there's judges in the press boxes. There's a panel of judges in the press boxes, and there's a group
Nope.
of judges on the field.
Can't do it.
And they're
Nope.
following you around, and
No, can't
but
do
we're all
it.
supposed to do like movements and play our music and everything. I bump into the guy next to me. He bumps into the guy next to him. They turn.
Yeah.
Dude, the whole
No,
fucking show fell
no.
apart. We ended up like picking it back up. Dude, I almost got cut that day. Oh my god.
That's
It was our
crazy.
first show.
No, man, dude, I got spoiled, man. I flew to Calle Ocho to perform.
Oh, that's dope.
I
That's
flew
a- that's
to.
a- that's
I
a-
flew,
I was just there recently.
No, man, I flew to Univision to get interviewed.
Oh,
I mean, it was
man.
just a different thing.
Did they put a mic on your maquillage?
No, yeah, I got my 5-year-old hair
Oh,
down to
shit.
my shoulder,
That's funny,
my
man.
6-pack, and
Oh,
I'm
man,
buffed
living the
up.
life.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
That's funny. I see some of my picture. It's like, yo, that was me.
Yeah.
That's the guy who was made fun of, and just
Yeah.
turns out to be me.
That's crazy, man. But it's a hell of a roller coaster, brother. You got a movie coming out, right? Recent?
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. I got this flick coming out. It was told September. It's called Jungle with Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Is based on the
Radcliffe's doing some work, bro.
he went from freaking Harry Potter making all kinds of money to saying I'm gonna grind and do some real work. The guy's an actor.
Yeah.
The guy's an
He
actor.
fell in love with it, is what it was.
I don't know what it must have happened because
There's a few people that are like that, like James Franco's like that. He does like all kinds of
love
shit. He's
love
always
James
creating
Franco.
shit.
Love James Franco. Daniel Radcliffe, yo, you see him on set, bro. I mean, we're chilling in Colombia when we're shooting on location, and
How long were you guys out there for?
2 weeks,
Nice.
2 to 3 weeks.
too bad. Beautiful Colombia.
Yeah, bro, beautiful Bogota. We were there, and brothers just chilling on the floor, shorts and no shoes, no sandals. I mean, I'm wearing, my character has no sandals at a point. His character, they put sandals on because he's Danny Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Brother man turns around. He's not wearing sandals. I'm not wearing sandals. Just like that, brother. And I'm like, hold up. You a millionaire, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just coming along for the ride.
Put the sandals on, bro.
Put the sandals. Protect your feet, brother.
Put a stack of hundreds under your
Loco.
feet.
Do that shit. Yeah. Look, I'm like, go fuck it. I'm from Jersey, bro. Yeah. It's all good, bro. Let's rock. Yeah. Pero no, bro. It was like, no, bro. He's not wearing it. I'm not wearing it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Like that, papito. And
what's the film about?
The film is about friends that are traveling in Central America, and they get taken by this tour guide who navigates them through the jungle, and then it turns out that this guy has all kinds of history.
Oh shit!
They get lost by themselves in the jungle,
and he does it on purpose to them.
He comes across as it's all on purpose. I'm gonna let you guys watch the film. I can't. Hear them.
He's true. We don't want to let you know too much.
Yeah. So they get lost, and then they get completely separated.
Damn.
The friends, and then
dude, could you imagine that? Because nature does not give a fuck.
Nope. Nature does not care.
It'll wipe you out.
Nature does not
just
care.
Keep going, bro.
And this guy is lost in the jungle, bro.
That's terrifying.
I mean, you guys could check out the trailer. It's called, Jungle.
I saw the trailer. It looks fucking dope, man.
Yo, the trailer's... I was like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, whoa, that's just good. Yeah. I was like, that's badass.
It looks cool, man.
Yo, you watch it, and I'm like... And to me, it was like, man, I'm part of that. That's... so it's coming on September.
That's my favorite thing, like, from it to go to like it was in here and now it's like it's immortalized.
Oh, brother,
you know what I mean? Like, anybody who's done anything, you're immortalized.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like whatever credits you got.
That's crazy. I mean, you did it with what's that TV show?
Islos.
Yeah.
That shit did.
How was that, bro?
Really
you never talked to me about it.
It was cool, man. It was it's what's crazy is that there's so many teens that are so crazy about the show because they just canceled it.
Hold up, what was the girl's name?
Which one?
She was in our class at one point. She's no longer there.
Alicia.
Yeah. I remember going to Alicia with In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Just getting an In-N-Out burger. And, kids coming up to her, taking pictures of her. Yeah. I was like, such a huge fan base that you guys had.
It's
still
crazy.
Still.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many people that are angry that it got canceled after, like, they're doing, like a finale event or whatever. And, but that's it. The problem is that, how it is, like, a lot of hands get involved or whatever.
Oh, brother, I know.
All this stuff involved.
I produced the film. So
and you've been doing that too, bro. We haven't even talked about that.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Bro, because we just did a table read for your for a script you
had. Yeah. Diabolica.
Awesome Diabolica. I fucking love that script, bro.
Thank you. Yo, you should hear this brother speak Dominicano and shit. Loco, ¿cómo está la vaina? ¿Qué es eso, loco? What the hell, bro? That was awesome, dude.
Yeah, man.
I was like, yo, he eats guineo and plátano, so he's good.
Dude, it was a cool script, but you've been producing. How did you jump into that? You just...
I had my partner, my business partner now, Carlos Manuel Plasencia, who wrote Los Fabulosos Más Mejores. Más Mejores, because Dominican instead of Más Mejores. Más Mejores. We got together 8 years in the works. We put this film together.
Damn, 8 years.
We did it. It came out. It came out in theater about a year and a half now in Dominican Republic. Yeah. It's about to come out in the U.S.
So you guys are shooting all your flicks out there, right?
We should. Well, it's our only one.
Yeah.
He shot two prior to me. This is the one we did together, and this is our second one called Diabolica.
Yeah,
horror flick that we're putting together right now.
Though, bro. I like it, man. I really
thank you, brother. So we're gonna be doing that. Actually, today we're finalizing our budget to get everything in place.
Nice.
Hopefully, by the beginning of next year, we'll be shooting that down in DR.
And that also helps you understand the game as an actor, man.
Oh, brother! We were going through the budget, and we're going cast.
Yeah.
And we're going through who do we want to spend the most money on?
Yeah.
Who is the character we want to spend the most money on?
Because you're gonna have to.
Who are we in love with?
Yeah.
And there's this one person that pops. And that's the person you spend
the most money
on. And the difference is pretty drastic.
Always, yeah.
And you always do this. Like, with everyone else, we could work it in such a way that our taxes and this and that, we could flip it this way. We ask people for favor.
It's nothing personal ever,
It's nothing, has nothing to do with, it's just when you are in love with someone that you want them on your project,
you gotta do
you make the investment. That's the thing. You make the investment, you want them on, and then everyone else at the same time, that person, you asking that person a favor, because we are working with a low budget, so that person is gonna take less money than what they normally do,
and you're still gonna you're putting out more money, but what's up? No, it's good, Chris. I see the light blinking from here. I'm gonna have to edit all this shit out.
Cause I hold that.
Yeah, but you know, having that understanding, I feel like is so much more beneficial for you. Just knowing.
It is, brother. It is, brother. Because now I take the pressure off.
Yeah.
I could go ahead. Yeah. You know what? I mean, we were talking about this in class last night about connecting characters, connecting scenes to scene. The more scripts you read, the more you go in from behind the scenes as a producer and getting involved. You're nitpicking at the script and the movement that each single character goes through and the emotions that they go through. So you start getting this understanding that when you get
what
size, exactly when you get size, how to nitpick on these points.
It's pretty much the same formula usually.
It's the same exact formula. You go over and over and over, and you do it over and over and over. You just get a different perspective, and you actually build even a bigger respect when you have those producer sessions, and you see the producers and the creators and the writers in front. You look at them, you're like, you have an understanding at some degree of what they've been going through.
Yeah.
And then you go in there and you respect them that much more. That
like, you've been working on this shit.
You've been working. You're behind enough just to get to this point because there's so many steps that need to be taken
and they're here
before
like,
you get.
Help us.
Correct. That's incredible.
You know?
That's incredible.
That's all it is.
It's like they want you to do great. Understand that when you walk into the room, they want you to do great. Take the pressure off.
That takes the fear away too. They're like, dude, they're rooting for you.
They're totally. Make sure you do your work before you go in.
Of course, yeah.
You walk into a place. I remember when I was doing my casting in DR and we were having people coming in. What we're gonna do with this as well. Yeah. We have two characters that we want to do a universal, like a big casting for. Yeah. We decided to go in a certain direction with her, so we were gonna do that, and by going through this process, we were as friendly as possible to everybody that was coming in, so they could feel comfortable, so they could take the edge off. Why? When you take the edge off, you're gonna
get the
shine.
Best performance.
You're gonna shine. We want you to shine.
Quentin Tarantino says that anybody can act. You just got to make them comfortable.
Interesting.
And I'm like,
interesting. I don't necessarily agree with that, but interesting.
I mean, it doesn't.
I understand.
He doesn't say to what extent. He doesn't see what extent.
Okay, of course.
You know I mean? because he uses one like non-actor in every film.
Okay.
Like he's throwing his mom and shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's just.
You know what it is? At the same time, if you're such a great director, you might be able to pull it off with everybody, which obviously he has.
Yeah.
I mean, but every other actor that's in his films are brilliant.
Yeah, dude. You know what's crazy to me?
I mean, I watched the last one when it first came out. The not the Seventh. What's it called?
Which one? The Django.
No. Yeah, Django. No, the last one after Django. Not Django and Django.
The one with they're on the cabin?
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Was it Seven Sevens?
Something like that. They're all stuck in the cabin.
Yeah. You watch the caliber.
Deadly Seven or some shit like that?
Yeah. You watch every single character and how fully developed they are.
But he got like some beasts for each role.
They're just sick.
Yeah, you know.
They're just sick.
Yeah, he's got some next level people on it.
Yeah, brother.
Dude, I remember I was in the Sunset Gower lot once, and I was there for a meeting with some I forgot what the fuck it was, but I'm sitting in there and I'm talking to this about whatever. I don't even remember because Quentin Tarantino walks outside and he's walking.
Oh, you're kidding me!
And I'm like, oh shit!
Oh, that is awesome.
But then I was just kind of like I completely forgot about what was going on in here. And I'm like, oh shit, I should be paying attention. What? Like, I think Quentin Tarantino just fucking walked by. He's like, oh yeah, he's directing How to Get Away with Murder. I was like, oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, and I went outside or whatever, and I was like, what's up, man? And he's like, hey, what's going on? Whatever.
Dude, I'm the guy that, I mean, you and I, luckily, we have worked with some good people.
Yeah.
And I still enjoy the fact that who they are.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy that pretends like, oh, I work with so many people, so no. No, dude.
Yeah.
I see Quentin Tarantino. I was like, yo, you the man.
Fuck yeah.
I see Al Pacino. Look, you're God. Can you please take a picture with me?
For real.
You got to enjoy
and
it.
They understand
enjoy
that.
Don't be jaded. Don't be like, don't be jaded. Enjoy the moment, bro.
I think that's what makes it part of it. Like, people put the stigma that's not authentic. I think you should just be authentic.
Be authentic. If you want to go up to somebody, you're like, yo, I love your film. I love this. Do it.
Dude,
what's the big deal?
Actors need validation. That's the biggest thing. You know what I mean? And like when somebody's like, "Yo, I love," you're like, "Yeah, let's get a fucking picture, whatever you want, man." Like, thank you.
That's funny. That's
like
funny.
if somebody comes, it's like somebody whatever you do, picture you.
But
do,
some do,
if
some
you're-
don't, some don't.
Yeah, some
that's
don't.
the beauty about it.
But
Some
it's like. Picture you're a banker and somebody comes up to you randomly in the street, like, you're one fucking hell of a banker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, thanks, man. Like,
Yo,
can I take a picture with you? And you're like, yeah, fucking, let's take a picture.
Yo, it's funny. It's funny you say that because I go into the CVS store. It's the CVS store in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then this lady kept looking at me, was just checking me out every single time. He's like, "You're an actor, right?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I knew it." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, she's like, "That's like cool. I seen you something. I have no idea what, but I seen you something." I was like, "Cool."
Take it.
I was like, "That's awesome. Thank you for acknowledging that I've been putting something out there that people have remembered
that's what I mean.
for."
Like,
that's a gift.
Yeah.
That's a gift from someone to you because it's something you actually love. You love to do, and you put a lot of effort into it. People don't understand the effort that it goes. Yeah,
Not only that, like, it's don't get me wrong. It's awesome being on set.
it's incredible. Of course.
But it's a big part of why it doesn't feel
I
like
can do this.
you're grinding so. Look at this guy. This is talent.
Is the way you open up again now.
Dominican talent right here. At the same time, you're grinding there. I mean, you're doing 16-hour days sometimes. You know?
Brother.
And then at the end of the day, you still gotta go work out and shit.
Oh,
you know.
I used to get upset. I used to get upset at 10 o'clock at night from like 8 o'clock call back in San Diego in the days. I went right into the gym.
Me too. You go right into the gym, and then after that, you gotta go study your shit for the next day.
Because it's part of.
I mean,
It's part of our
everyone
industry.
else is doing it. You better be fucking.
You better be doing it. Or if not, you fit a certain type of character that you don't need that, but you're doing something else.
But that's what I mean. Like,
everybody's doing something. Whatever that may be, they're dedicating themselves to it, and they're doing it.
because if they weren't, they wouldn't be on the project.
Correct.
You know, and it's like, and you know, you get off there, and then you go study your sides for the next day. You fucking get 3-4 hours of sleep, and you're back on set.
Yo,
jacked up on
telenovela.
coffee.
Yo, brother, telenovelas.
Oh, dude, you guys shoot like 20 fucking pages
They're doing
a day.
20 scenes.
It's insane.
Forget 20 pages, 25 scenes a day. It's crazy. I'm waiting on something for Telemundo right now.
Dude,
it's crazy.
I was watching this thing.
Stephanie.
Oh,
Stephanie,
right,
our girl from class.
Yeah, our friend Stephanie.
friend
She just
Stephanie
did the Jenny Rivera story, right?
Which is airing right now on Telemundo.
Oh, it's already airing? Oh, damn. Shout out to her.
Nope.
Bam.
Sorry, I'm like eating my guineo at the same
Nah,
time.
you're good, bro. You're good. People will learn. Shit, I lost track. I lost track what I was saying.
We're talking putting a lot of hours in Telemundo and.
Oh yeah,
so,
soap operas and shit. Doing all it's insane hours.
Yeah.
Bro. I was watching this thing about this girl. They had an earpiece in her, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're feeding her the lines, and she's like a hair above it. Like they were doing this test, and like this guy's saying it as you're saying, he's just right on top of your line, right, repeating it. She has this fucking talent, crying and you know how dramatic they are.
Cute.
Crying as fuck. Oh, you know,
Yo, that's just hard. That's tough. Telemundo, Televisa back in Mexico. I mean, they have a system there that they prep them.
It's crazy, bro.
That they're feeding the lines. They're feeding the line because it's just you can't memorize all that.
No.
I mean, I just put in a test for them. It was a monologue.
Yeah.
And I'm using all these big Spanish words, and I'm like, dude, this is a dictionary.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this monologue. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Let's rock this.
Yeah.
Imagine doing, and that was like a page.
Dude,
full page monologue.
you're doing 20 of those.
They're doing 20 scenes.
Yeah.
No, not 20 pages.
Yeah.
20 scenes.
God damn.
You look at 4 or 5 pages per scene.
That's why, but they move.
And they move. They move.
They got the master.
move.
They got the close
Yo,
up. They got the medium.
Stephanie lost like 90 pounds being
Yeah,
down there.
bro. It's crazy. And she was in Miami doing it.
She was in
right?
Miami. So imagine the heat.
The heat, bro. The humidity. Oh,
12, 14, 16 hours a day. Forget about it.
Oh, Jen, that's that. But that's the grind. That's where you learn
That's
the
the grind.
most.
That is the grind.
Then you get to that next level. You know, whenever you do a project, it takes you up another level. You know,
It does. Confidence, work, everything.
Well, just being there, you know, and just the experience, all that shit. It's time for some hot seat questions.
Oh boy.
Give me the hot seat questions.
Okay.
What do we got going on, Chris? We got Chris behind the mic today running shit. What's up, Chris?
One of our hot seat question is, what is your biggest fear in life?
My biggest fear in life. You know what? Now that I'm a parent, my biggest fear in life is losing any of my significant others.
Jesus Christ, way to hit me in the heart, bro.
Yeah, it's no. You know what? Once you have a child,
It changes everything.
it changes everything. You breathe, eat, and sleep for them. And if you're taking, I find myself that I took Camilla to the ER once. Dude, I'm the one that's freaking out.
Oh, yeah.
My wife is all calm and cool, collected. I'm like, what is? And I'm freaking out. That's when I realized, like, nothing in the world means more to me than that little one right there.
Yeah.
So that. Yep.
And you know, that's the crazy thing. You're never going to be number one again. After you have a kid.
Oh.
That's
And I'm all
number one.
good. And I'm
Yeah,
all good.
And that's the
And
way
I'm
it
all
should,
good.
you know?
And that's the beauty about
But
it.
that's what makes a man feel like fulfilled, bro. To
Yes,
serve.
sir.
You know what I mean? To provide.
Yes, sir.
To serve.
Yes,
to fucking
sir.
be that dude.
Yes,
What's
sir.
next, Chris?
Would you rather have Tourette's or be blind from one eye?
Would I like to? Would I rather have which one?
Tourette's.
Tourette's or be blind in one eye?
You know what Tourette's is?
What is Tourette's?
It's
I thought it was something. I
You
wasn't sure.
basically yell. You basically yell at random. Like sometimes it could be cuss
It's
words or
different
anything.
things. People have like twigs or whatever.
Okay.
Or some people just yell. Like some people have curse words. They're like fuck, shit, and random play. They can't control it ever. Or blindfold.
I'll take for blindfold one eye. I want to control.
You can
I want to control. Yo, el bandido and shit. One eye bandido.
Hey.
I go in. Yo, castings, bro.
There you go.
One eye bandido.
This guy's thinking about
What's
it.
up? One eye bandido here from Jersey.
Be a pirate, bro. You be the first
Yo,
Dominican pirate.
done, and a real one too.
What's next? What's the last one?
All right, the last one is you have to make one of your body parts half its size. Which one would it be?
Damn. You got to make a body
Damn,
part half
brother,
its
I
size.
can't. Well, I
Which
can't
one
go.
is-
I can't go with the obvious man answer.
No, yeah,
because
yeah,
because
no. You're gonna be
I,
fine if you do
you
that.
you can't do that. That's just not good for your ego. That's just not. Yo, my pinky.
Okay.
You can't see it.
Both pinkies, half pinkies.
Yo, it's all good.
It's gonna be a weird
It's
handshake, bro.
Yo, let's see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be kind of be all right. You'd be all right. You'd be all
Let's
right.
see. Yo, what's up? It's still good. Yo, check it. Done.
All right, cool.
Yo, el bandido with one finger.
Boom.
El bandido with three fingers. Done. Cuatro dedos.
Boom. There you go.
Done.
Half a pinky.
Vamos.
Cool. Let's move on to some current events.
Whoa.
Hold on. Let's wait for this monitor to pop up here.
Done.
Okay. Let's see what's going on in the world.
All right. So
What's not going on?
So
in the
our
world?
first
I know,
story,
right?
our first story is too much sugar increases depression risk in men. Studies suggest.
Yeah, no shit.
Research says they have found a strong association between consuming higher levels of sugar and depression in men. A link not mirrored in women. It also suggests that there's.
That's why women eat a lot of chocolate when they're depressed.
But it also suggests that men will be more likely to have mood
I
swings.
make no comments. What was
Make
that?
what?
They'll be more likely to develop mood swings or common mental disorders.
So eating sugar makes men way crazier.
Yeah.
I mean, look, honestly, bro, cutting everything out. You know how I cut everything out of my
You
fucking
did.
diet.
You did. You changed, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Night and day.
This one was the hardest one to cut.
The sugar has to be.
Fuck, it was hard.
What are your replacements?
Dude, I use stevia. I'll do like little bit.
You dab into it a little
Yeah, but I don't play with it too much. That's the devil's dandruff.
No,
You know?
man.
That's the real devil's dandruff.
See, my biggest problem with the sugar is the
Stevia's great, bro.
coffee, man.
Try stevia,
I
bro.
like my regular.
Yo, I'll give you some packets.
I'll
Take them
try it.
home, and you'll just try it. It's a little bit different. It's a natural plant extract. It's good though. You can
Done.
eat as much of that shit as you want. You
Done.
won't get a sugar crash.
Done. I'm
You're
in.
good.
I'm in because I've been trying to cut this down.
It fucking messes you up, bro.
Yo.
This one is by far like they've been demonizing fat, saying that fat's the thing. It's sugar, man. Sugar's fucking everybody up.
It's sugar and salt, probably.
Yeah. What else do we got going?
All right. We have a 9-year-old that was faced his larceny charges.
What?
So what happened with this was this kid that he on multiple occasions he entered. Is it working?
Yeah.
Alright.
Speaking to the mic.
Sorry. On multiple occasions he's entered the neighbor's household and sort of just stole stuff like money, a phone,
9-year-old
earphones.
What the heck?
Yeah, and
Where are
he
his
hiding-
parents? That's my first question.
So the way they
Yo.
found it out too is that that she was like the person, like the victim was like had like a recorder, like some sort of recording device for audio, and they saw that the voice sounded a lot like the 9-year-old neighbor.
You
This
gotta
little
be kidding
motherfucker.
me.
And he's currently facing charges in juvenile.
Okay, that's not the answer either. Don't put the kid in a box.
No.
That's gonna fuck him up forever.
No, it's a 9-year-old kid. A 9-year-old kid is not processing exactly what he's doing. He's not gonna understand what we understand.
This is where Latino parenting I feel is good. That kid needs a good ass whipping.
Yo, check
Straighten
it
his
done.
ass up.
Yo, chancletazos, bro.
Hey, that's it.
Yo, bring that chancleta out.
Oh, just
done. You never do it. You never do it again.
no.
Because we done some stuff
Bro,
when
my
we were
mom
kids.
didn't play,
Forget
bro.
about it. No, a mí me daban corretazo, bro. Correa, chancletazo. They threw water at me.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
did all kinds of stuff.
bro.
I'll be facing all kinds of charges,
Bro, honestly, like, and like the thing is, like, I deserved all of it.
Let's hate me.
Like, at the same time,
You
like, how-
Like I said,
Rick, you especially.
Yeah.
Come on.
yeah, like I'll be facing a lot of charges. So there goes, you know what that means.
dude, goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else? What else we got going?
All
on?
right, so another story says that African American women are increasingly buying guns to 6 show.
Oh shit.
What the heck?
Look at
So,
this lady.
the
Who's
idea-
this chocolate lady right here with the guns, looking all good and shit, dressed up like she's a fucking, I don't even know, like some kind of assassin.
I'm trying to see where you're going with this. I'm like, wow.
So, essentially, what's happening is like since like the death of Philando Castile, the African American community has become more paranoid to cops, but also the
I
idea
think
that
they've been paranoid to cops because they were killing.
yeah,
them.
makes sense.
yeah.
But also they've been,
I'm paranoid of cops. They almost killed me various times.
but also according to
It's an unfortunate relationship that takes place between minorities and officers. So.
yeah, but also according to another woman, apparently she buys a gun because she's sort of threatened by someone who she's known, and apparently that's also like a common story among African American women.
yeah. Because a lot
That-
of times, dude, me growing up in the hood and shit, you call the cops, they ain't showing up for hours.
No.
They ain't showing. They coming to
See,
pick up bodies.
I didn't. I was lucky because the precinct was just 3 blocks away from right now.
Nice. Yeah.
So we had them. They would walk around my neighborhood.
Oh, that's good.
We were pretty safe.
Early 90s, bro.
Well, they had
South
to be- we had to
Central?
be.
We're
Oh, you went South Central?
Oh yeah, bro.
Ooh, no, papito.
During the early 90s, bro. All
No,
that
papito.
Rampart scandal, 92 riot. I was.
Nah, brother, I was in Jersey. I was in North Bergen by that time.
Oh, living it up.
No, brother,
This motherfucker was
we
singing
moved
on the
out.
radio and shit.
Papito, no, I was doing my thing, cantando. No, man, I didn't have to worry. It's funny being, they bring you to the ghetto, you get out of the ghetto, parents bust their behind just to get you out of there. And I'm beyond grateful, man. I have no desire to be from there.
It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, our parents got us. I mean, like my little
My
brother.
parents busted their behind, and they barely speak the language still today.
Really?
Still today.
My parents adapted real quick. They were like, "Fuck it, let's learn this language. Let's learn all this shit. Let's
Done.
just do
Let's
it.
get out of here.
Yeah,
Let's get out of here.
So it's
Why you want to live there?
No, nobody.
No.
Nobody that's making it is staying there.
No. The funniest thing in the world is I hear people on the radio or watch them on TV, and they're like, yeah, I'm from the hood. I said, motherfucker, you've been out of the hood for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Your ass lives in Bel Air. You
Yeah.
have no idea.
Fuck
You're just
the
trying to
hood.
connect to your audience.
Yeah.
You believe your audience is people from the hood, and you're trying to connect with them for ratings.
Yeah.
You don't live there.
Yeah.
You have no idea what those people are going through. You
Yeah.
might have known at one point. You have no idea what they're going through. So please don't try to.
Hashtag Flint, Michigan. Shit.
Ahí está.
What else we got? Is that it? Is that it for
Well,
current events?
I have one more story, but it's not pulled up on the monitor right now.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Thanks again, brother, for coming
Yeah.
on, man.
Papito.
Bro.
Placer estar aquí, bro.
Oh, man, bro. We needed a little bit of Spanish on Curious Radio. You know?
Seguro.
Aquí vamos a estar hablando español. De hoy en adelante. Va a ser Curious Radio, por favor.
Sí,
Me
curioso.
llaman al 1-800-555-5555.
Sí. O 1-800-555
Yeah.
sin corriente.
Thanks again for joining us, man. Episode 32. You got Jungle coming out in theaters. When does that come out?
Sometime in September.
Sometime in September. Check it out, Jungle. The YouTube, the trailer's on YouTube. It looks fucking sick. Check it out. Follow him at
Luis Jose Lopez 01
Luis Jose Lopez 01. See, I
on
should've known
Instagram.
that.
I'm pretty active on Instagram.
Yeah.
Not so much on every other
Putting
site.
it up there.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank you.
it's all good, man. Thanks again, brother.
A ti, papito.
All right, man.
Thank you. Adiós.
Curious Radio.